You didn't hear what she said? Oh, you're pathetic. You didn't hear her?
I never said that.
It's on camera. This is why I bring my camera. This is why I bring you. You're going to look stupid. That's what you're going to do. You're going to look stupid on camera.
Am I breaking the law here, officer?
No, sir. We're just checking out and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. It sure is. That's why I'm not in it.
Welcome to Mr. Rights, where your rights matter and the truth always stands with you. Every day we uncover how the law works outside the courtroom, where real encounters happen. From ID refusal to unlawful stops, we break it down so you know your power. No hype, just your rights, real cases, and real knowledge. Hit subscribe, because knowing is the first step to standing your ground.
To educate you, because you are wrong. Here is law enforcement. I want to hear this. Please be a little louder so everybody can hear. 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's hear how you educate them. She claims she's educated. She's not. She's ignorant. You're ignorant of the law. You didn't hear what she said? Oh, you're pathetic. You didn't hear her?
I never said that.
It's on camera. This is why I bring my camera. This is why I bring you. You're going to look stupid. That's what you're going to do. You're going to look stupid on camera. To educate you. Because you are wrong. Here is law enforcement. Because the purpose is so you can get educated. So you don't deny me service. I'm being denied service, sir. Trooper, what's your name and badge number?
My name is Ronald Clapham, ID number 2965.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
ID 2965.
Okay. I'm denying, it's against the law to be denied service from a state building. They're denying me service. You didn't tell me I'm not.
We said to shut off your camera and then we can help you.
All
That's
right.
what we said.
Well, you're wrong. You're going to help me without me shutting off the camera. Because that will be denial of service. I need to pay my bill, just like everybody else here. Everybody else that comes here, they pay a bill. And I'm going to pay for it on my camera, just like I said I did. And he can't do nothing but educate every single one in here. Are you guys all educated? Can I get an apology? Can you just called somebody with a gun to come here to kick me out because you're ignorant. All of you guys are ignorant of the law. Yeah, and I'm gonna get my service on camera, and you're gonna get educated. There's nothing you could do. Nothing you could do about it. You're in public place. You shut up. Make me. Call somebody else. You guys are wasting resource. There's another one. He's gonna educate you. He's gonna chuck his tail in between his legs, and he's gonna walk away. He ain't gonna do nothing. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Can you leave?
No. I could be doing better. What's your name and badge number?
Trooper Brandon Kelly, number 4090. Okay? Listen, if you're obstructing them, you can't, okay?
You just got here. Don't give me directives. I have a thing. They're refusing to give me help. So you better be talking to them. Your partner's already in there trying to educate them. I'm here to do an education.
I hear you. But these people have access. They have to have access to it as well as you, okay?
Say it again?
Block them.
I'm not blocking nobody. I'm denying service.
Just now you were blocking them, okay?
Because they're refusing me service.
But I'm going to warn you, okay? You can't block these other patrons,
I'm not.
okay?
They called me here, so you weren't even here. So what are you talking about?
Just when I walked in, I saw you walking, okay?
I'm not blocking nothing. It's my turn. What are you talking about?
It's your turn. Let's figure out what
All right, so take a step back and go over here and tell them. All right, so come here and give them the education they need to know. They cannot deny me service. I'm here to make a bill, to pay a payment. I need to make a payment. Okay. They're all making a big deal. They're creating a public record. Do you realize that I need her name. I need her name. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't give me directives.
She's right here trying to help you.
I need to get her name.
She's right here trying to help you.
Are you hearing me? Can you hear me?
What do you need done, sir? We're trying to get you help. What do you need done?
Get his account number. What's your account number? Let me see. I can read your plate number.
You can read that plate number. You can try to run it too, because it's not mine. I'm gonna Trooper. Can I get her name? Because she just created a public record, and I'm gonna. Okay. I need the supervisor of this building.
Your name?
Contact the supervisor.
How am I gonna contact the supervisor?
City, right?
That's the person's name. Yes.
Pay by plate, $4.20.
So I want to file a complaint against her, and she created a public
You
record.
can contact her. I believe they have a number.
Okay, can I have that? Can I have that name, that number of the manager of this place? I'm going to be filing a complaint. You need to chill when you come out here.
Sure, I'm fine.
No, you're not fine.
I'm fine.
You're not
You've
fine.
been pointing
He
fingers
came
and-
professional.
Sir,
He
you've been-
dressed them. He had educated them. You came here. You walked in. Oh, you obstructed.
I didn't start with that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
But you got pretty close to these other nice patrons here.
I'm right here. She called me up. You don't know that. You don't know that.
have to do that.
You don't
It's
know
all
that.
right. It's okay.
You don't know that.
It's gonna be all right, okay?
Oh, trust me, it's gonna be all right. Let them know that. Let them know that.
There's your receipts.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. And I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm gonna get out of everybody's way, and I'm gonna film. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here. Yeah. Oh, you did before they got here. That's why you called them for help. They can't help you. They can't help you. They can't help you. Yes. 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 You're stupid because it's not my car, dumbass. Thank you. You don't engage me. You don't get.
Crazy people, don't let them be too.
Yeah. Crazy people that came here to educate you. Is there any reason you just handed him that?
Yeah,
What was the reason?
it's because we have to do a report on this, so
So why don't you ask me?
You don't have to.
we don't have to.
You don't have to. You don't even know who that person is. So what are you reporting? Of course it matters.
Public record, you can go access it at the tunnels barracks.
So why did you ask him? Why don't you ask for anybody else's?
We can get anybody's info.
You can? Wouldn't that be a violation of the Fourth Amendment?
No, not here.
Not here?
No.
All right, one more. Say your name and badge number.
I already did, sir.
No, you didn't. Say it
Give me it
again.
right here. Trooper Cali number 4090.
All right.
Give me it. Sir,
So you're saying-
if you can stand over there though.
So you're saying it's protocol
Okay.
to take the information that I just
Sir, I
paid?
need you to stand over here though, okay? Because these tables, these tellers have to be accessed by the public, okay? Not just you. Okay? Thank you.
So you're saying you can just take my information because I came in here? And what would the report be about?
You can access it at the tunnels barracks.
What would
in
the
South
report
Boston.
be about?
Sir, you can access it at the tunnels
Has been a crime been committed?
Okay, thank you.
Has been a crime committed? Was there a crime? I'm asking you, Kelly. Trooper Kelly. There's always one good one and one bad one. Sir, I appreciate the professionalism. You're great, but he's a tyrant. This guy's a tyrant. He needs to work on his attitude.
But listen, you've conducted your business here.
Right.
So we need to get you out of here. Prove your point.
I'm fine right here. I'm not obstructing nobody. I'm gonna stand right here, and this is a public building. I'm allowed to film. I'm protected under the First Amendment. I'm right here. I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm right here. I'm going to film until I can leave.
All right, just don't bother these people.
I'm not gonna bother
No
anybody.
words, no middle finger,
I'm gonna need their information.
nothing.
So I'm not.
Done your business. You want to stand out of people's way. You don't want to get people's business.
So you're saying I can't get their information? Their supervisor?
It's an online process.
I don't have online access.
So, all right.
I don't have online access, sir.
So you're gonna have to do it some other way. There's no manager here.
No manager here. All right. It's crazy what a camera can do to people. I'm not stupid to bring my own information in here. You're gonna be looking at somebody else's information.
嗰啲咩噴量啊，啱嘅，你就講嘅啱嘅，咁我噴到啊嘛。
You've already got what you need, right? Step out.
You better call the FBI because the stadies ain't doing nothing. You can call whoever you want. This is a public building.
Okay, but you're not gonna be here all day when you already did what you're supposed to do.
Well, make me leave then. The stadies ain't gonna do nothing. Call the FBI. I just wanted to thank you. Out of all of them, you're the most professional one here. And I left you alone because you didn't say nothing. You didn't address me, I didn't address you. It's the ones with the big mouth that gets put out. That doesn't know the law. That gets educated. Look, she's just doing her job. This lady's professional. Okay, I just got rid of one of them. I got a couple more. Yeah, sure you are. Look at the state trooper's face, it's all red. Look at the smirk. Let me zoom in on his face. He thought he was gonna come here and do something. Okay.
So, how much time do you need to get all the footage that you need there?
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Trooper Jason Bosley, 3914.
Are you one of the supervisors?
I am not. We have one on the way, however.
Okay. I'll speak to him when he comes in.
Okay.
Because I'm not done with my business.
What's that?
I'm not done with my business just yet.
Okay.
I'll speak to the sergeant. Is it a sergeant or a lieutenant? Or?
I'm not sure who's coming.
Okay.
All right. But at this point, no longer.
I'm not disturbing anybody.
No,
I'm
I
just
understand
taking footage. I'm against this window. The door's all the way over there. I'm not disturbing anybody. I'm in the camera. I'm out of everybody's way. I'm in a public building, just gathering content for a story.
Okay. You get a, like I said, we've given you enough time to get the footage you need. After that, you're going to be
Do I
asked to
have
leave.
an amount of time that I'm allowed to be here?
At this time, no.
Okay.
All right.
What do you mean at this time, no?
We'll wait for the supervisor to come and see what they want to do, okay?
Because they created they're public officials, and they created public record.
Okay.
They held their phone up, and they took pictures, and they created a video.
Okay.
Okay? I need their information so I could be able to FOIA request what they created as a public officials. Okay?
Okay.
So when the sergeant comes here, I'm going to need their names so I can move on. Then I'll be able to move on. Without that, I'm not moving. I'm going to stop this for a little bit until the sergeant gets here. I have my other camera running. Oh, there goes the sergeant. Is that her? Is that a female?
So, you do realize you have to leave when a manager asks you to leave, though.
But why would the manager have to? Well, who's the manager? That's what I want to know. The manager, there's no manager here. Because none of them is saying there's no manager.
Okay.
So who has the authority to tell me to leave for doing absolutely nothing wrong?
Okay. And once you are asked to leave, you do realize you're trespassing.
Okay.
How are you? Good afternoon, how you doing?
I'm good. And yourself?
Thank you. You having a good day?
No, I can't really say that.
No, why not?
Until I came here, and then
You're allowed in.
Thank you.
Public's allowed in. You can
Thank
come
you.
in.
Thank you. So they didn't want to tell them that I'm allowed to come in here. They were like whispering it, like it's.
People are allowed to whisper, it's okay.
I understand, but
Yeah.
they're saying it like I'm doing something wrong. They're doing me.
Some
They're
people are
doing them.
familiar with what you guys do.
Exactly.
So we are, so
Okay.
you're all set, you want to film?
Okay, but they're telling me that I can't.
You can only be in public areas, you know that.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can. That's what I try to tell them. But they're telling me that if they created a public record, and against Chapter 66, Section 15, I'm allowed to ask for their name so I can FOIA request that. But they're saying that they're not going to give me their names.
Well, that's
And
up
this-
to them. Okay, that's up to them.
But aren't you
And
guys
they
law
have a
enforcement?
We are, but that's a supervisor, and they could have their own policy. I'm not sure of it.
But policy doesn't trump rights. This is the law. And you guys are law enforcement,
Yep.
and they called you to help them. Let me step aside
Sure.
so I don't
So you can film? You're allowed to film?
So I'm gonna need their names or the supervisor, whoever's in charge.
Who did you talk to?
They all barked orders, but when I asked for their names, they all three
Was it
of
one
them
person you
disappeared
talked to?
already. No, they wouldn't allow me. This trooper said that they don't have to. This trooper, I'm gonna file a complaint against him because he's too aggressive. He came in.
You were obstructing tellers at the time, correct? Yeah.
How was I? You walked in, and I was already called with my ticket. I'm talking, sir. I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking. Yeah, but I'm telling the sergeant. She's here now, and I was telling her.
Why are you talking to me? She's right there.
No, I can look at you and talk to her.
No, you can't disrupt like people coming
I'm
into
not
business
trying
as
to. I
well.
was standing right here. As soon as I stepped out, he came and stood exactly where I was standing, just so I wouldn't have a place to stand. I mean, he was standing over there, and I was standing exactly here, so I'm not obstructing anything. So basically,
Very good. I'll be with you in a minute, okay?
can I just
Oh, is there more
finish?
to it?
Yeah,
Sure,
I just wanted to
absolutely.
finish it before he interrupted me. So basically, I came in, I did the procedure, pressed what I
Yeah.
needed to pay a bill.
And you got your number?
I got my number. I stood here. Not a single one of them wanted to help me. Not a single one of them. They all denied me service. And finally, this young lady, she's the most professional out of all of them. I'm going to compliment her. Every single other one, 7 of them.
So what is your complaint today, sir?
My complaint is when he walked in,
No, I mean, what started here first,
Oh,
to call us here?
I didn't call you. It wasn't me that
Okay.
called. It was them that called.
Okay.
I didn't
And
call them.
your name?
I'm not going to give it.
You don't want to give your name for the
No,
complaint?
no, thank you. I'm going to remain anonymous. I don't even trust this guy. Can I just stand next to you?
Sure.
I don't know what he would do. So basically,
So you were saying,
I got my ticket.
yep,
It was my turn to be helped. Nobody wanted to help me except this young lady, very professional.
so she helped you?
So as soon as I stood here and she just asked, what can I help you with? This man walks in and right up to me and saying, you can't be obstructing, you're causing a disturbance. And I'm like, she called me. He's like, no, then you're too close to the other guy. Like there was, and that's why I'm gonna be paying for my bill.
Oh, do you have a bill to pay?
I already did. After
you're all set?
after that gentleman, he was okay. He was good.
Which one? Oh, this trooper?
Clapman? No, you were good. You were good. This one, not so good.
I assisted you with paying the bill as well. I was
No,
right
you
next to
didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. You didn't have a choice.
I did.
No, you didn't. You wanted to kick me out, and you were
It's all
telling me
right.
that I
It's
was
gonna be
tough.
all right. It's okay.
I hope it's going to be all right. I hope you get some discipline. And we'll be filing a disciplinary record to see if you got any discipline. He was very good. This gentleman. Your name and badge number, sir?
Most likely.
You were good. I appreciate your help. Professional.
So what is it you would like today?
I just like to step back where I was, and I just like to gather my.
You just
my-
want to film some more?
Yes.
Sure, okay.
And I wanted
where
to
would you like
get
to stand?
exactly where I was before this man
Mine? Here, go ahead, stand in the corner.
step out of my way, please. So this is exactly what I was doing, and I'm not causing a disturbance. I know I'm well within
Is
my
there
rights.
anything else?
I would like their whether their supervisors' names. I have their pictures, so I'll address them that way. I want to put a compliment with this lady, well, about this lady.
Was there
to the
anything on your receipt that you got that said you can go online and like email and say thank you, I had really good service today?
don't know. Another thing is this protocol, and I have it on film. Not a single person got their a copy of their the bill put in their pockets except for mine.
I don't understand.
So after I paid, I turned my back, and they asked. I think it was that gentleman. So I don't know. I just remember that part. I don't know if that's any good. He cuts my bill in half and hands it to this man, and this man puts my bill in his pocket, and he said, "It's public record. I'm going to run you." He fails to understand that the bill that I paid wasn't mine. So he's going to run some other person's name. It's actually a female. Just so we're clear, is that protocol for him to take my information?
Well, we can identify you, to,
But you're not going to be able to
Yeah.
identify me if that's not even my car.
I don't know that though.
I know that, and I'm telling you that.
Okay.
So you can, if I came here to pay a bill, and you guys going to identify me for, that's a question.
If they have a complaint as well, we have to identify all the parties involved. So.
But you
I've only been talking to you, sir. I haven't had a chance to talk with anyone here yet.
right, but you're not going to identify me. That's
No?
what I'm saying. No. How are you going to identify? Because there is no crime committed.
If they have a complaint, though, then I will have to. So I'm going to talk to them, and I'll
Okay.
get back to you.
All right. Let's see if I committed any crimes. That's the complaint is I have
It's not a
to.
matter if you committed a crime. They could have a complaint, maybe your behavior or something like that. I don't know, but I'm going to talk to
So
them.
what will the crime be? Behavior?
I didn't say it might be that you committed a crime. I don't know what their complaint is. I have to talk with them first.
All right. Well, they come. It's all documented. Their complaint is going to be about me filming, and that's not a crime. Sir, your name and badge number?
Oliveira 3162.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a sergeant. We have about $150,000. What am I saying? It's about $200,000 worth of salaries. And whose fault is that? I don't know. It has nothing to do with me, bro. I'm just seeing how $300,000 of salary is just standing here doing absolutely nothing. Waste of resource. So were you called here? Were you called?
No,
So you just decided to show up?
I'm on patrol, yeah.
Okay, so we have a sergeant and 4 patrol state troopers. Because I have a camera and I'm filming. This is look what this day and age. In this day and age. There is no emergency here, but let's see how they're all parked. Let's get a look at this. Let's ask him if he leaves his car running, his personal vehicle. So is that your car right there?
What car?
That one right there, that unit? That one right there?
Yeah, the emergency vehicle, yeah.
Any reason why it's on?
Emergency vehicle.
Is there an emergency?
No, I'm allowed to park an emergency and a handicap spot in case I need to leave quickly.
Oh.
We have authorization to do that, so.
You have an authorization to leave it running?
Yep.
Even when it's not needed?
What's that? Yeah.
Even when you're not needed?
Yeah, in case there's an emergency.
So there's no emergency, you don't have your lights on?
No,
but
there
you
isn't
can-
one right now, but there could be.
So there could be, you're gonna leave the car running and parked illegally?
Yep, I gotta be able to leave quickly.
Okay, you can leave, actually. You're not,
I can do whatever I want, I'm on patrol.
you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
You can waste taxpayers' money by just standing here for no reason.
I'm on patrol. This is my jurisdiction.
Mira, no me siento mal, no me siento mal, está bien. Send me back. I just heard you because you're here. The place is secured.
I wasn't having a conversation with you.
Is that what you
You need
said?
police service?
Can you please find out how long is this gonna take? I just need their information.
Feel free to leave whenever you want.
No one's talking to you, so.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so stay over there and just don't bother me. That's my spot. I'm gonna make you get out of my spot in a second. Can you please find out how long it's gonna be?
Working as fast as we can.
And
Like
working,
you said, you're free to leave whenever you want.
working on what?
You're gonna find some things out.
Find some things out?
Yes.
Will those things be their names?
I don't know. I'm out here with you.
That's why I'm asking you to go ask. Alright, let's get a close up on this face. Let's see. We didn't put any cream on it.
You want to give him a good side?
You have a bad side?
Yeah, there you go. How's that?
What's your good side? I don't see a good side. Can you turn around again? As my boy, the resistance says, turn around, bend over. Maybe I'll find your good side.
That's good.
That's my boy, the resistance line. The resistant is out here doing his thing. Shout out to the resistant out there in Boston. Well, I still don't see a good side. Keep turning.
I'm good here.
You can keep turning.
I'm good here, though.
You're too close. You're in my
Thanks for
personal
your
space.
concern, though.
You're too close. Go open the door again. You're too close, sir. You're in my personal space. I can't extend my arm like this.
You just did.
Yeah, but if I do it like that, I'm gonna have to touch you, and that will be assault. Simple battery. And you'll definitely lock me up then.
You got room to back up.
All right. When the sergeant comes out. All right. So we got Oliveira. Badge number.
3162.
All right. This tyranny is gonna stop. It's 2020. Get with it.
You being tyrannized?
You're being a tyrant right now. You're trying to bully me.
Oh, okay. So that's a matter of opinion.
No, it's a matter of fact. You can go back from there and
You say
stand.
so.
Go back there and stand.
Now you're pushing me, or you're trying to bully me into going over there.
If you don't like it, you can take off my uniform, take off my badge, take off my gun, and go get another job.
I don't got any problem with it.
You know, the problem is, then back up. Somebody's coming, so go open the door.
Nah, I'm good.
See the ego, ladies and gentlemen, look at the ego. He was just opening doors, and now he wants to come in. Maybe he wants some camera time. Look, you're making people think it's closed. Don't stay on my spot. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy will not shut off the car. It's been an hour now, running with the AC on, wasting taxpayers' money. And now it's leaking. We spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on maintenance of cars because of this cop right here, wasting taxpayers' money. So as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I was saying that there is no security in this place. There's no cameras to secure our money. When the public pays, our money is supposed to be secured. But this tyrant right here is going to talk shit and say, oh, we're keeping the money secure because we're here. And now he has that fake smile on. His buddy don't seem to think it's funny. This guy, he's the best out of them. This guy right here, he's good. He's not laughing at this fool's jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the guy who's picking his nose. This is the guy who's securing your money. But they open from, let's see, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 12 hours. In 12 hours, there's absolutely no security in this building. Every other building I've ever been to, public building, has cameras everywhere to secure our money. But this one, we will be filing complaints and finding out how come there is no cameras in this building. Because if they were, I would have been able to FOIA request it, and that way their directors can see how these employees treat the public. Every single one of them was yelling at me, as you guys are gonna see. The good's gonna look good and the bad's gonna look bad, like this one right here. That gentleman is nothing but professional. We appreciate the professionalism, sir. Once again, I appreciate the professionalism. You're good. This one, not so much. The last one to come on the scene with his fake smile on.
Very close.
I can zoom in on
Okay.
all those pimples on your face.
Is this good?
Let me see that redness.
Is this good?
I get it. No, I can zoom in. You don't have to move.
Okay. Let me know what you need.
No, I just need you to stay over there and be quiet. We now been here for about an hour. 1 hour, 4 troopers, and a sergeant. Is that, what's her rank? The lady?
She's sergeant.
And the sergeant, just as I thought. So far, so good. She's good. Let's see what she says when she comes out. Let's see if they can come up with something to lock me up. This movement is growing, and we're gonna keep y'all liable, keeping them liable. But I'm sure they all got educated. The next person that comes in here with a camera, hopefully we wouldn't waste all this money on resources. With 4 troopers and a sergeant on the scene. Now we're paying this guy $100,000 to open doors.
So, it is a privately, they're subcontracted out. Okay, it's public, like this area is public where you're filming, but they're actually private employees because it's subcontracted. So I spoke with Grace from the deputy, she's the deputy program manager, and she said you can get first name and their ID numbers. So if someone had like a complaint or a compliment, like you said, this lady here was very helpful, you know, you could send her a compliment.
Yes, that's what I want.
So whose first name do you need and what ID number?
Every single one of them that's in here.
Were they all here before?
Yes.
Because I see people who've been coming and going.
Yes, every single person, from this lady that left, as soon as you walked in, to that lady, to that lady, to that lady. There was a gentleman there, there was a gentleman there, and a lady there. All right, so
I'll get you who's here. You know, I don't know who else was here, and I, you know, obviously haven't dealt with them, so.
because I will be back, so to get their names. If I don't get them,
If you want to just wait here, I'll write them down.
all right, thank you. There's 7 of them.
I've only got 3 people though.
No, I'm saying, okay. I'll get the 3 now, and I'll be back for the other 4. So they'll probably call you guys back when I come back. When you're a subcontractor, the same rules apply. Every single public official has an ID. There's the one that called the cops on me.
So it's 355,005 cents.
Okay, can you hold on over can you just put a stop on the first one? Okay, yeah, say for the first one, she didn't give.
So there's one over there. Let me zoom in. That's the lady that tried to hold my camera. 1, 2. That dude told me not to record 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do this all over the state. I don't cause disturbance to peace. I educate people, and I'm sure they're getting educated right now. They work for public, and then they treat us like shit.
Yeah. Okay, so listen.
And then you're bringing in like your.
Yes, I did on yesterday. I did, Richie's taking with the other covers.
Just because you're a subcontractor, it doesn't mean you don't ID. You still have to ID. And if you don't want to ID, you can go get a job in the private sector. As long as you're a public official, you have to ID. They give you an ID number for a reason. Thank you so much.
These are the people she said were here when you came in.
Okay. And the person you spoke to, who was that?
Her name's Grace.
You have her contact information?
I don't. She called in here.
Oh, she's the one that called
No,
me?
no, she called in on the phone.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Please don't ask me to leave.
What?
Please don't ask me to leave.
No, you can film.
All right.
You know, you just can't interfere
I
with
am not
anyone,
planning
you know, in the
to. I
course
am
of
not
their
planning
business.
to. As long as I got everyone's name here and ID, this is good. And then I'll go from there. Is there supervisor's name here?
Debbie is the supervisor who I'm speaking with.
Oh my God, that's a problem. Is there her supervisor? Because clearly she's not gonna do
I
it.
don't know who her supervisor is.
Would you mind asking her? Because if she's the supervisor and she was part of the problem, she's not gonna.
She just gave you all the names.
Yeah, but who do I complain to?
Grace.
Grace.
That's all. They only have to give first names. She's the deputy manager.
Deputy manager. Does she have an ID number?
I don't have it. She didn't give it to me, and I don't think Debbie knows it either.
Okay.
So the only thing we're gonna do is pay days and whatever she does, you know, then. No, she's gonna come Saturday. She said she's gonna leave her.
They're dismissed?
No.
He's, I didn't hear anything, but we've been here for about an hour. He had the car running the whole time. The whole time he had the car running. And he's parked on the handicap. There's no emergency here. And his lights is not on. Is this all okay?
Well, we're still here,
Right.
helping you out.
But you were enough, and one person would have been enough.
I was on the other side of the city, so you know,
Right,
you can't always just
but
wait
as
for
soon as you approach, shouldn't they have to at least shut off the car and not park in a handicap? I can only imagine if a handicapped person was trying to come into this building, that spot is for that person, and he claims that he's on a call, so he can park in the handicap.
Well, he was on a call, and actually he just left.
No, right, but prior to that, there was already 4 troopers here, so there is no emergency here. There's absolutely no emergency here. And he approaches, and he sees that there's 4 state troopers and a sergeant, and he parks illegally on a handicap and leaves the car running, and it's leaking. That's all okay? Do you think he would do that in his own personal car? Leave the car
I
running?
would hope not.
But it's okay to do it in a public car?
I didn't say that.
Is this okay though? Is there any disciplinary action that happens with state troopers behaving in that manner?
If you'd like to, you can file a complaint, sir.
Okay. So that's something it's a valid complaint because he said that he's allowed to do it.
Well, if he's responding to an emergency.
No, but there's no emergency here.
But he doesn't know that when he's coming to the call.
But
until he comes inside.
when I tell you that there was no emergency, I don't have to tell you, you walked in here and that nobody was shooting nobody. Everybody, there was a peace in here, right? There was no disturbance, there was no crime committed. So
But
if
we
you
have to
see
determine
that,
sir.
I understand. But when he walked in, he can determine that by observing what's going on, right?
And you would have to ask him those things, I'm not sure.
I did ask him. He said I had an emergency and I'm gonna stand here and there's an emergency here and I don't have to have my lights on. I can park at a handicap and I can park 2 feet away from the curb and I can leave the car running.
Well, I guess he gave you his answer then.
No, but as a lieutenant sergeant, are you saying this is protocol for troopers to behave in this manner?
He was responding to a call, sir.
So responding to a call gives you the right to leave the car on for 45 minutes?
He was the last one to respond, and he wasn't
Right.
here that long.
45 minutes. I've been here for an hour. He came about 15 minutes before. And he had the car running for 45 minutes. Parked in the handicap, 2 feet away from the curb. And he's just standing here doing absolutely nothing. I don't think that behavior is acceptable. I don't think that the viewers are gonna appreciate it. They'll probably be making calls because his name and badge number is gonna be on the video, and they'll probably be. And what are you guys out of?
I'm out of the Boston barracks.
All you guys?
No, this trooper's out of the tunnels.
Tunnel?
The 10 million barracks.
100 Massport Hall Road.
Not that one?
100 Massport Hall Road, South Boston.
Okay. That's behind 647 B Summer Street? Right behind, next to the train tracks? Okay. No, he's been good. He's been nothing but professional. I appreciate everything that he's done. Everybody else? No, you've been professional too. I want to thank you. No, you almost said that when you're done with your business, you have to leave, and I was waiting for you to say that, but you came back and said, no, you can stay here, so that made it better. But I think I got enough content. I'm going to be talking to Grace because there's a lot of cash that goes into this building, and this is the only, I've been to many, many, many buildings. This is the only building that there is absolutely no cameras, and this is why these employees, these subcontractors, can act the way that they act. This one came out and tried to grab my arm. That's a simple battery. This is an extension.
Grab your arm.
What?
Put the phone down.
You put the phone down. This is an extension of my body.
Yeah, whatever.
See, look, people. Look at what we pay. Look at the subcontractors that we pay.
Can you arrest them? I don't understand that.
Yeah, this is why I'm here, to educate you. You're going to arrest me? You should be arrested because that's a simple battery. I can file a complaint against her for touching my phone. She came out and went like that to my phone. That's a simple
We're here
battery.
to help you anytime you want to come back. You're welcome to come back.
Oh, now, well,
This is a public building. You can come back
I did this for the
whenever you
Knicks.
feel like it, okay?
I'm glad you got the education. I do this for the next person who comes in with a camera. Hopefully you guys won't behave the same way you behaved with me. Hopefully. I won't be looking into it. Ladies and gentlemen, our cash comes into this building and they're not securing it. Every other public building is being secured. They usually have guards guarding our money. Not this building. Yeah, exactly. That's on you to make it's on you guys to secure this building. There used to be a dump next door, and now you guys got a beautiful building, brand new, but they failed to install cameras. This is the time. We'll get the phone number. I'll be putting in the description, so you guys call, make phone calls, and complain, so they can put some cameras so they can secure our money. Because if somebody walks in here and commits a robbery, it's our money, not theirs. It's taxpayers' money. I think they got the lesson, and I think I'm gonna wrap that up. And let's do a 360. I think we're good here. You have a nice day. You've been nothing but good. You have a nice day. You've been nothing but good. The other two tyrants were dismissed by the lieutenant. They don't deserve a thank you.
Take care.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Please don't follow me.
On a sweltering afternoon in Massachusetts, inside a multi-million-dollar government building, an ordinary citizen walked in just to pay a bill. He didn't shout, didn't cause a disturbance. He simply held a camera. The result? 7 angry employees, 4 state troopers dispatched, 1 sergeant on scene, and over $300,000, 0 cents in public funds wasted in 60 tense minutes. But he didn't back down. Armed with solid knowledge of the First Amendment and calm determination, he forced everyone to respect the law. Remember this, filming in public is your legal right. Now let's move on to the second video.
I'd get tinted windows. Hello.
How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Do you need help with anything? Do you need help with anything?
What law is that? The stop taking picture law. Which one is that? What statute? What is your purpose thinking someone has to tell you what their purpose in life is? Why don't you get back to work?
Do you have any idea on you?
No, sir, I don't. But I will tell you that I starred in a couple made-for-TV docudramas. One was Violating the Citizen's Right, an LEO love story. It should be on YouTube. And the other was the Thin Blue G-String, the tales of domestic violence and steroid abuse. You can find them on YouTube. I played a starring role. So.
Talking about starred in a couple movies.
Made for TV docudramas.
Are they on TV? Or are they just on
YouTube. Nuh-uh. This is the jail? Holy cow. Okay. I'm wondering why you think it's okay to wonder why I have a private citizen not breaking the law. Am I breaking the law here, officer?
No, sir. We're just checking out and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Like she said, this is a security facility.
It sure is. That's why I'm not in it. Yeah.
Safety of everyone involved. While we're asking.
Absolutely. It's nice that you guys have a good response time. We got 1, 2, 3. Guy with a camera. Slow day. No crime.
Pardon?
I said slow day, no crime. Oh, okay. These guys don't handle crime though, I guess, huh? They handle guys with the camera.
Just concerned for the safety of the jail as well as everybody else.
Really? I've never heard a jail, not being safe.
You ever heard of a problem at a jail before?
From the inmates, yeah.
Never
Yeah.
heard of any of them having help from the outside?
No, what are you talking about?
Or anything like that?
No, what jail?
Probably Google it. I bet it's on there somewhere with your films.
But you don't know one?
No.
Oh, okay. So we're just guessing
Sure,
then.
we could Google it though.
Well, right. But I mean, usually we'd know if it had happened. That'd be pretty.
I just asked if you ever heard it, didn't I?
Oh,
I just
yeah.
asked if you'd ever heard of it.
No, I've never heard of it, but I'd be interested if it has happened. Then
I'm just assuming. That's why I'm asking people.
no. No, but that would make the news though. What's your name, officer?
Boss. B-O-S-S.
Voss. Thank you, Voss. Captain Shaw, got a badge number?
6.
High up there. Good. How are you?
Good. Just seeing everything all right with you?
Yeah, everything's good with me. Some lady stopped here. I don't know. She had a problem with the First Amendment, photographs in public.
Up there to your left.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's from China or Cuba or something, but she didn't seem to understand people in public have a right to photograph.
Oh yeah. As long as you're not anywhere that's not accessible to the public, you're good to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We know.
All right. You have a good day, sir.
All right.
Thank you for watching until the end of the video. The two situations we covered today are not just random confrontations, they are real-world tests of the public system, where every small action can symbolize either a deep understanding of the law or a blatant abuse of power. In Massachusetts, one of the most educated and well-funded states in the U.S., an ordinary citizen stood his ground with a camera and forced 7 government employees and 4 state troopers to listen to the law. Outside a jail, another individual, armed with humor, calm, and confidence, made officers retreat without being able to press charges. What did they have in common? They knew their rights. They understood that the First Amendment protects freedom of speech and the right to film in public. They understood that the Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable ID requests without probable cause. In a time where a camera is a legal shield, you don't need to shout or get angry. You need knowledge, composure, and confidence. If you're denied service for filming, ask, am I breaking any law? If asked for ID, ask, am I reasonably suspected of committing a crime? If the answer is no, you have the right to refuse. Share this video if you believe that civil rights are not permissions, they are protections. Comment below if you've faced a similar situation, and remember, in a nation of laws, only those who understand their rights are truly free.